We're talking about solutions for people who have become unemployed due to the pandemic. In El Paso County, we already were a poor county. And if you're a female, you have a whole different array of problems and burdens and obstacles to overcome. 30,000 households in El Paso are headed by females. And there's a 1 in 4 chance that every one of those households is in poverty. I'm going to introduce you to a woman who said that's not good enough for women. Bianca Cervantes. She's the Communications Director of Workforce Solutions Borderplex. Bianca, we've known each other a long time, and I'm so proud of your efforts for women's equality.
Thank you so much, Robert. I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to talk about this.
It was already pretty bad for single moms before the pandemic.
Right.
But then we gave them a tsunami of stress. What's going on in these lives?
Well, if you think about it, it's already stressful to be a mother, and it's already stressful to be a working mother. So now we have compounded that difficulty and those challenges by having mothers work, do the motherhood thing, childcare, and now you have to deal with the schooling, in addition to affording all of that.
So the pandemic, of course, we had to close the schools down. All the kids are home. I know a lot of parents that they are at their peak stress level because they're not professional educators. They love their kids, but this is a huge burden. How can you find a job if you're trying to educate your kids too?
Absolutely. It's difficult, it's challenging, it's stressful, and it's affecting every industry for us.
Now, you have a disproportionate number of single moms that come through your doors trying to get assistance. So what sort of things are we beginning to talk about obstacles? What are the obstacles you've got to overcome?
What we see a lot at the forefront of everything is the childcare situation. If you're not lucky and you don't have relatives to already help you, you're having to deal with the childcare beyond just taking care of them. You're trying to keep your kids alive. You're trying to feed them. You're trying to educate them, and you're trying to stay sane at the same time. And you're having to do that within a closed environment. And I mean, on a lockdown. So those are the major challenges. And trying to just even get up to get through the day is becoming very difficult for these women.
Let's talk a little bit about education. Of course, you told me a stat that if a woman does not have a high school education, 41% make less than men.
Not only are that many not making less, you're seeing a gap in the actual earnings, you're seeing a gap in the wages, so there is a inequality thing happening with females and their male counterparts when it comes to how much they're getting paid, and that is what we're starting to target. Those are the situations that are making us realize we do need to do more as a solutions-oriented organization.
And even if a woman has a bachelor's degree, which is hard to get, still 21% make less than their male counterparts.
And I'll even take it a step further. You can even go as far as getting your master's degree, and you're still in that 20% under level when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing, whatever career that you chose to get a higher level education. You're still facing the same loan debt, you're still facing the same competition, but you're getting paid less, even if you're better at that, or even if you have more experience with it.
Changing one life. So you're trying to tell me that if we can take one single mom, train that individual, get that individual going in a better career, a career that isn't going to go away in the pandemic, what does that do? How does that ripple?
By that, we are definitely impacting the economy positively. We're setting role models for the children, the younger generation. But unfortunately, Robert, even if she goes as far as to getting that higher education and allowing us to support her, there is still the wage gap that we're facing. There is still that situation. And here's why. Childcare. If that woman, and let's say she's just as educated as the man, if that woman has to take more sick leave because her child's sick, and that woman has to afford more childcare, she has to pay for childcare, so it's cutting away at her income. At the end of the day, by the time she hits 65 and her male counterpart that's done the exact same thing has hit 65, she's made collectively approximately $1 million less because she's taken more time off, she's spent more on childcare, and she's also not been able to invest as much into her retirement. So all of it comes together, and yeah, we are helping, and we are helping the economic part, but
Bianca, I think we've thoroughly gone over all the bad, and there's plenty of problems here.
I can go
So
forever.
when we come back, some solutions. You're not going to believe the innovative ideas they've come up with to help, especially in the area of childcare. Some shocking new news when we come back.